A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
And here we see Dak Prescott taking the field, Mike, coming off what a lot of people thought was an MVP caliber season. He finished runner-up, of course, to Lamar Jackson. And people love to nitpick Dak's game. I don't know if it's because he plays for the Cowboys and people love to hate. But regardless, he is as talented as they come. He is the leader of that team. He needs to have the postseason success that he has found in the regular season. Once he does that, I'm not sure what's left to nitpick. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
To return, it is Turpin. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Cowboys offense going to take over now for the second time. They had that lightning bolt to open the game. The long touchdown. They'll try to build on the lead now. This drive begins 1st and 10. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with the sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and For this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Dak facing 3rd and long. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And he will score. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown, Dallas. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Cowboys will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Kurtz working in the pistol. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it'll be 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He finds Jahan Dotson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Here's 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open man, A.J. Brown's got it. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
On first down, it's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
So after 1, second and a yard. To throw is Hurts. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Again, Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Hurts again. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To the air again, Hurts. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Cowboys offense make their way out to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down, 1st and goal. Here's a run. And And he will get into the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Cowboys. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. The ball comes out. The Cowboys have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And a deep hole gets even deeper. This has been one-sided right from the start, and this first half nightmare continues.
In a league, Mike, where we see so many close games and there's such parity, every now and then it just seems one team is just clearly dominant, clearly in control of the game, and so far in this first half, that's what's unfolding in front of us. We'll see if they can get back into it in the second half, but up until this point, this team is in complete control.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Britton Covey now on the return. Into space. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 87 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. Throwing is Prescott. He's going to try it here again. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Covey now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Eagles offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to tuck it and go. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The open receiver is Dotson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Hurts will try it again. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To throw, Hurts. And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. Hurts now. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
They say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try it now with Barkley. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Cowboys are in front. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our halftime report.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense getting... From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
73.
Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Again, Hurts. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up 1st and goal.
Hurts. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Deron Bland, good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one. Another one from the 5, second down and goal. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Now Hurts, going to call his own number. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Eagles are able to edge a bit closer. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. First and 10. They'll run with Dowdle. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Now he'll air one out. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's going to dial up another deep ball. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. Now Dowdle. And he'll get about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. This one from 39 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Here's Gainwell to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Donovan Wilson will bring him down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down. He'll take this up to the 38-yard line. They'll send a tight end in motion. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Throwing is Hurts. He's got his tight end, Goddard, working the middle of the field. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. Hurts again. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Covey now on the return. A big hole. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way back. 87 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike. It is because we don't see it very often. In a world of the ever-increasing touchback, we don't see a lot of returns in this league. So when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Pistol now for Prescott. The ball's out. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
2nd and 7. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
And he will score! Game on! Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. That his second touchdown of the afternoon. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. 54 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, here's a handoff. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain. And 4th down's coming up. And this one online. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Covey now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. They'll drop to throw. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Hurts to throw. This one is caught by Dotson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. A bit of a surprise, this one on paper. You figure this would have been a difficult assignment, trying to win away from home against a team of this caliber. No problems, though. They find a way to get it done. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.